Good afternoon, everyone. I'm from very sunny London today, and thank you guys helping with the poll and whether you are undergraduate or postgraduate student, or welcome to today's webinar. Today, our webinar is about how we can best support you. The webinar will be presented by our Student Support and Welfare Manager, Ms. Jelisha. At the end of this webinar, you will have opportunity to ask questions throughout the webinar in the question box, and they will be answered at the end. So now I'd like to introduce my colleague Jelisha to give you an update on supporting you.
Thank you so much, May. Thank you everyone for joining us today. As May said, it's very sunny here in London, and we're hoping that in a few months' time you'll be able to join us and experience some good weather for yourselves. My name's Jelisha. I am the Manager of Student Support and Welfare at Brunel University, London. And as May said, today I'm going to tell you about the services that we have at Brunel that are here to support you throughout your time of study. I'll also tell you a little bit about our international orientation programme and what information you'll be given during that will help you, and how you can use our airport welcome service. As part of this presentation, I'll also cover just a little bit of information about what provisions have been put in place to support you with accommodation, health and safety on campus, and with your teaching and learning and your student experience. As May said, you'll have an opportunity to write questions in the chat box, and at the end of the presentation, we'll go through those questions and answer as many for you as possible. So there are a variety of services that are available to all students at Brunel throughout their time of study, and they're there to support them with their well-being and their welfare to make sure they're able to study effectively and make the most out of their time with us. One of these services is our Student Centre, which is the first point of contact for a wide range of administrative queries and support services. The Student Centre is here to help you get through your student journey from registration right the way through to graduation. In the Student Centre, you will find a team of student advisors that can help you with things such as your registration and enrolment, travel queries, and things to do with your student records. They can also help with things such as fees and funding of your course. The immigration team are there to provide specialist support to students that are studying on a visa, as well as advice and guidance to their family members that may be studying in the UK or joining them in the UK whilst they're studying. Our Student Support and Welfare team is there to help you with any query that's not academic, but that might be affecting your ability to study. Here you will find the contact details for some of the teams in the Student Centre. So if you need to speak to a Student Centre advisor about any inquiry, including registration, ID cards, funding, parking, travel discount, or letter requests, you can email student.centre@brunel.ac.uk or phone 01895 268 268. And again, with our immigration advisors who provide specialist advice to enrolled international students and their family members. They assist with visa queries, extension applications, and if you lose your BRP or biometric residences permit, they can also guide you on how to get a replacement. You can email the team at immigration@brunel.ac.uk or phone them on 01895 268 092. The final team in our Student Centre is the Student Support and Welfare team. They can help you book appointments with student wellbeing. They can give international student support and guidance, offer budgeting and money advice, support any disclosures of sexual violence, abuse, bullying, or harassment during your time of study, offer individual welfare or wellbeing support tailored to your individual needs, provide guidance to students in terms of pregnancy and maternity, and they also promote good health and wellbeing on campus through their Well at Brunel and Brunel campaigns. Our student support and welfare team can connect you with our student wellbeing advisors who are there to provide support for students that might have a disability, a medical condition, or a mental health condition. They can offer advice to you on what support might help you to engage with your studies. They can make reasonable adjustments and recommend these to your department to support you with things such as exams or placements. The Student Wellbeing Service also has an assistive technology centre, and here you will find a range of assistive technology, equipment and furniture to support students that have a disability or a requirement for ergonomic support. If you have a disability or a medical condition and you'd like to discuss support for your studies, just get in contact with the Student Support and Welfare team in the Student Centre. I'll give you their contact details shortly and they'll be able to guide you further. The Student Support and Welfare team can also connect you with our Counselling and Mental Wellbeing service. There are mental health advisors that can offer practical advice and guidance on how you can manage a mental health condition. Or if you feel whilst you're studying that you're starting to have difficulties with your mental health, then these advisors are there to give you advice to help support you, connect you with relevant services, and make sure that you're able to engage with your studies or take a break from study if needed. Our counselling service offer individual one-to-one sessions with students, and that's to talk about any issue that's big or small that might be affecting them while studying. They can often make referrals to other services and will also help you to work on a long-term management plan. The Counselling and Mental Wellbeing Service also often offer student support groups throughout the year. This includes sessions such as managing procrastination and exam stress. Another service that you might want to make use of during your time at Brunel is our Chaplaincy team. We have a multi-faith chaplaincy team, and they are there to support students of any religion or faith, as well as those that may not have a particular faith or religion. You can find our chaplaincy team in the meeting house, which also offers a quiet room for reflection or meditation, a space for prayer, and kitchen facilities. The chaplains offer weekly meditation as well as a listening service, which is for those that may not require formal counselling but would like to speak to someone about any issues they might be facing. You'll be invited to join the International Orientation online programme. Whether you're joining us in the UK or starting your study from abroad, you'll be able to access the information that you require from this programme. You'll also be able to come back to view the information that will be relevant to you as your situation changes and you might need it. From the programme, you'll gain essential advice and guidance to help you start successfully at Brunel, including techniques for studying online from abroad or in the UK, managing your health and well-being and accessing support when you need it, identifying if you're experiencing culture shock, what to do, how to get support, knowledge of your Tier 4 or student visa responsibilities, and you'll be given essential guidance such as how to open a bank account in the UK or set up a UK phone. We'll also tell you a little bit more during the programme about non-academic life at Brunel, such as some of our student union societies and networking groups. If you are planning to travel to the UK for your studies, you'll also be offered the Airport Welcome Service, a free taxi service to Brunel University campus from Heathrow Airport. You'll be able to register this service from the Welcome Week page from August 2021. You may have already looked a little bit at the accommodation available on campus or in the local area. If you do plan on staying in Brunel accommodation on campus, as a new student, you're guaranteed a room if you apply for accommodation by the deadline and have met the conditions of your course offer. Once you're allocated a room, the accommodation centre will contact you to tell you how to accept your room and pay your deposit online. We want to reassure you that we are following government and public health guidelines to ensure that when you do move into your accommodation on campus, you can do so in a safe, smooth, and simple manner. The Accommodation Centre will send you detailed instructions on where to go on arrival and how to collect the key for your room. You can also find more information about accommodation on the Welcome Week web pages. As I mentioned, your safety and well-being is our priority. So we've put in place a range of specific measures to ensure that you are safe on campus whilst any restrictions in relation to COVID-19 are in place. I'm now going to play you a short video that outlines some of the provisions that are in place at the moment and that might be in place when you join us. Before you begin your studies, you'll be asked to complete your online registration and confirm your payment details and agreement to our terms and conditions. Remember that you might be asked to upload one or more of the following documents to complete your registration. That can include your academic certificates, your student visa, and if you're under 18, then your under 18 consent form. If you have asked for your BRP, your biometric residences permit, to be sent to the Brunel Student Centre, they will notify you when it's ready for collection. Where your BRP will be sent will be on the letter that you've been sent. Please remember, if you are required to self-isolate on arrival in the UK, you won't be able to collect your BRP until your isolation period is complete. Please do not worry. We know that you have been given a deadline in which to confirm and accept that you've received your BRP. However, if you're required to self-isolate, that will also be taken into consideration. Once you're registered, there will be a variety of activities for you to take part in during Welcome Week. Despite the campus looking a little different because of social distancing, it won't stop you from having a fantastic experience at Brunel. Two events that we highly encourage that you get involved with will include our Get You Ready programme. During this transition week, there will be a programme of events that will help you to develop your study skills and prepare you for university life. It's been a tough time for everyone, and we're sure you're feeling all sorts of emotions when thinking about what university life might be like. So this is an opportunity for you to have a taster of your university experience, meet some of your cohort as well as your academic staff. You'll then go straight into Welcome Week, which is designed to give you the best possible start to your time at Brunel. You'll have a Welcome Week timetable that will list the important sessions in relation to your course and events that are relevant to you. We encourage students to attend all events to ensure they don't miss out on any vital information. Past these 2 weeks, please remember that support will continue to be available to you via the Student Support and Welfare team in the Student Centre. We'll share a copy of the slides with you so that you have this information to relate back to. You can also find information about student support via brunel.ac.uk/life supporting you.